display featuring the Boston Celtics. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. With that road trip behind him, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And you know what? This may be the most dangerous team in the league right now. The way they've been playing, they're a team that no one will want to see in the postseason.
I agree with you. I mean, this is a team that's extremely dangerous. And all they want to do right now at the end of the regular season is continue to keep that momentum going.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Olynyk is out there with David Lee, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position.
Good to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
He took good advantage of that screen.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
It's tipped and stolen by Love. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. They get a hand on it and stolen by Thomas. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down, Greg. Started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
Now here's Thomas against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Back to Bradley. Lee sets a screen for Bradley. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks to Shumpert. Kicks it out to James. Puts it up. Shumpert, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Now here's Turner. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Love. 3 on 3. The kick out to Irving. From the arc. And it's LeBron James with the 3.
It's just run-of-the-mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Thomas passes to Olynyk. The feed now to Turner. Pass to Thomas. Inside. Here's Olynyk. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. And the thing with Kelly Olynyk, he does some stuff that really helps you, and some also that will hurt. I mean, he's highly skilled. He's got the deep range, textbook positioning in terms of the post. A lot of tricky moves down there. Yet he has a hard time being effective against great athletes, which the NBA is filled with. So he's going to have to evolve as a basketball player if he wants to be effective.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Boston. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got 6 points.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Right side, Thomas. Thomas with another miss. Going back to Kelly Olynyk, as a coach, you have to identify the matchups where he can be effective, because Clark is against explosive long-limb guys. They'll take advantage of it.
Yeah, they will, but in the right matchup, he's effective. He can help you. He makes 35% of his threes, has done that for the last 2 years. And I think he gives you some toughness and rebounding as well. I like him as a second-unit player.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Thomas. It's a wide open look. Again, Thomas missing.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very...
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a play.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks bucked in his stockpile.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's game and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
All set. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The dish now to Crowder. They set the pick. Kicks. the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. And that'll do it for now.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Just a quality performance. And, you know, we do expect to see that from him. And he's always setting the bar high for himself. And sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And, Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. You're able to play like he has when you have a reputation of in the gap. That's impressive.
On the floor for Boston, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Evan Turner is out there with David Lee, and it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
And so here's Cleveland. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Irving drives in. Here's Mozgov. Here's Shumpert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. Irving drives in. Here's Shumpert. Again, Shumpert missing. Celtics trail by 9. Bradley dishes to Lee. Bradley kicks to Sullinger. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. And I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Bradley can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Irving. At the top of the key, Shumpert. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 9. To the inside. And stolen by James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Sullinger against Verjau. 4 on the clock. The pass to Lee. For the 3. And the rejection by Love. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Williams, he's checked in for Cleveland. Boston also with the sub. Zeller's checked in. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bradley. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. James, the pass to Williams. And another miss by Cleveland. Celtics trail by 9. Thomas goes in. Dishes to Zeller. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's LeBron. No good from... The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Mo Williams. And it's Smith in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mozgov kicks to Smith. Again, the miss by Smith. Celtics trail by 7. Zeller with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Here's Smart. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smart's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Williams. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Williams. Thomas dishes to Smart. From downtown, here's Zeller. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Irving's checked in for Mo Williams. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Boston.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lee's checked in for Boston. Smart passes to Lee. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Turner. Cannot hit. Some solid defense there from Irving. Smith kicks to Dellavedova. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Mozgov, no luck. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Turner. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Irving against Thomas. Outside Irving. Lock at 6. Mozgov kicks to Irving. Misses the 3. Boston trailing. Inside, here's Smart. Oh, and they take the lead.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Over in the corner, Turner. Again, the miss by Turner. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Turner with the steal. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
James wide open. Money! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Love has it in the corner. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Shumpert. From outside the arc. It falls! Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Here's Bradley. It falls!
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Mozgov dishes to Love. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
7 seconds left in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 3. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Avery Bradley. He's not always known to make the